Hi, welcome back to Cozy Games. We are doing another tour today, and this one is by far, when I say it's my favorite, I mean this is my favorite island I have ever done. I know it's not going to be for everyone. It's a specific taste, and for me, this one is just great because I had such a great time building it. I was laughing so hard the entire time I'm making this. Think Linda Belcher from Bob's Burgers when her and Louise were arguing about getting Louise's cavity filled in and she's cackling on the phone, texting. That's me. That was me building this. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's take a look at our map. So not a whole lot of terraforming, but trust me, it's gonna look like there's a lot. So we do have Boomer, Fauna, Cephalobot, Shep, Butch, Pippi, Punchy, Gonzo, Weber, and Nan again. This island is what made me love Pippi. I've never had her before, never even like saw her in game until now, and she was just absolutely perfect. So you might be wondering, what's up with the flag? Basically, this island was inspired not by a build, not by, anyone's island, but it was inspired by what Sparksby had said when she was building, I think it was her like film studio island. She had talked about having to pay off Tom Nook. And the way she said it just like sparked this huge idea of what would happen if Tom Nook became a dictator or just like some evil overlord and didn't truly care about villagers or anything that happened. So this is basically my version of what would happen if Tom Nook became super evil. So we do have an orange airport. When you make your way out there, it's going to be very loud. I want to use as much generators as I can because maybe this island has no power. Again, thanks to Tom Nook. So as you can tell, I love these codes. We even have a specific down with Nook because there is a resistance building on this island. One of my favorites codes on this island is going to be Eat the Rich. And we're just going to go ahead and continue to our left like we always do. This has a lot of stuff. I mean, a lot. This is probably one of the most laggiest islands I've ever created. So towards the front, it's not going to be as bad, but you will see what I mean eventually. So right here, we just have maybe like this is where some of the villagers come to hang out, kind of eat, kind of talk, maybe try and figure things out as to what they can do. We also have like a little fishing spot. And you will see some wanted posters for Red because he is one of our smugglers. He's able to get the stuff in to help with the villagers, food, supplies, clothing, basically stuff Tom does not want you to have because he's evil. And if you kind of wrap around here, I went ahead and we have my house right here. We're just going to go ahead and visit it real quick. My house is the homeless shelter. Yeah, that's right. Tom Nook began evicting villagers from their houses. So I went ahead, set up my house. Unfortunately, it's not in great condition because we are lacking supplies on the island. So I make do with what we do have. So when you first come in, it is just a little area where you can just kind of sit down, maybe deal with your feelings like, oh no, Tom Nook just evicted me. And over to our left, I think this was the bathroom. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's our bathroom. So it is a little dirty, but we do our best to keep it clean. We have plenty of stalls. We have hot baths. We make sure we have hot water for everyone. I'm not sure if you could tell, but it is, I think the day is December 9th or December 10th. It's like literally a day or two before it actually, like the snow starts sticking. So it's very cold outside and not everyone has heat in their homes. We do have our little kitchen. We do have some hot, like, I forgot what kind of soup it was. I think it was like porridge or something. But we do make sure that we have plenty of food, hot food for everyone too. So anyone who's hungry, they can come here and get a hot bath, a hot meal, and then our room to our right. Oh, right. It's our laundry service. And we do have some canned foods and everything in case someone wants to snack while they're washing their clothes. We do try to keep the lights off to conserve energy. Because right now I think I did set up a whole bunch of solar panels, but it's not really sunny. So we have to make do with what we have. And then this is my little apartment. Basically, everyone is allowed downstairs. They just aren't allowed up here. This is kind of just for me. So I have my bed, whole bunch of stuff. I have a fireplace and my own little mini kitchen. This way, if I'm hungry in the middle of the night or if it's late, I can just make myself food without waking everyone up. And maybe I just want some quiet time. It can be very stressful. And then downstairs, yeah, so this is kind of like where everyone can come and sleep. Um, we have all the bunk beds, enough for all of the villagers. We have some magazines, some, I think these are like models, and then some changing rooms. Do have the radio going so we can kind of send secret messages over the airwaves. But yeah, that's my house. I like it. Very simple, but I think it kind of really tells you the story of basically how the island is at the time. Right, so we're gonna go ahead and go back to our right. So we do have our Able sisters right here, and this is kind of a little soup area and food where they can come in. Anyone can come and get food from the stalls. Everyone kind of chips in. Unfortunately, the Able sisters have also been affected with Tom's, I guess the best way to put it is his greed. So the poor sisters, they do hemming and try and do what they can for anyone who comes in and needs help. And then this is just an alleyway that I thought was really cool. Just a whole bunch of trash. And yes, there are trucks. The villagers and I do drive these trucks right in front of resident services. And this is Tom's car. Like, not that one. This is his car. That is also his car. It's a shame. No one else has cars. And this is basically like The Rock talking about when the island was first founded. And then if you can't really cut through here, but at one point you were able to. But we'll go ahead and go cut across and go back down here. Our entrance was actually just right here. So if you went to the right when you came in, you'll be greeted with this. We do have our soup kitchen, letting you like, what do you call it? Signs. We have our signs everywhere. I did go ahead and decorate some of the beaches here. I just thought it was perfect. We do have a no fishing rule because there are too much toxins in the water and the fish are basically radioactive at this point. So lots of trash over here, graffiti, very worn out. It looks like I did scan someone in. Can you actually check and see who it is? Nope. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, I did actually decorate this beach. I think I did maybe one other, but I really liked just adding a whole bunch of trash over here. And then if you work your way over, it's more trash. Basically, everyone's just kind of doing what they can, adding, you know, fires going. Oh, there I am back there. Let's go talk to me. Tom must be stopped. Yes, Tom must be stopped. And then we do have a little sleeping bag right here. Looks like, oh, is that Weber? It is. Yeah, so it looks like just weeds all back through here. And this is probably someone outside sleeping, unfortunately, because of Tom. And then we just have some snacks back there. Timmy and Tommy are over here trying to do the best they can, but they're just too scared of Tom. Which it's fine, you're scared. And that's his pile of money and his golf clubs. All right, so let's go ahead and go up this incline. And this, oh, I forgot. We do have a train tracks down here. You can't actually get to them, but I went ahead and added them. All right, let's go to our right. So if you do look out over here, it's basically just another alleyway with a whole bunch of trash. And then here's Fauna. She got her final notice at her house, so she'll probably be coming to stay with me soon. And then I think one of these is Weber's and the other's Gonzo. These are their homes. Lots of trash. They tried covering up the solar panel so Tom wouldn't know that we're trying to basically get power. And then we do have the lighthouse, which is currently broken. And let's go down here through our alleyway. More trash, more people just trying to make it. You know, 'cause Tom's evil. And then we basically have just some tents set up back here. This is kind of our... Oh, I don't even know what area this would be. Oh, there's Boomer. Yeah, this is all pretty much just filler area just to kind of cover up the cliff that I have up there. Lots of vending machines, some porta potties, some... just a whole bunch of stuff like right here. Maybe they sit and cook and eat some noodles outside. This is a factory right here. No idea what it is, but this is probably one of my favorite parts. It looks awesome. It's laggy as heck, especially when I'll show you once we're like on the terraforming behind us. But this pretty much just will wrap right around. Oh, there's Cephalobot. Little cutie. And if we go back up these, we are met with our little walkway when we first came up. And we're back at our little four-way stop. All right, so let's go ahead and head to the left. As you can tell, our little factory back there, it's kind of all the items are just popping in and out. And that's kind of how it is. But as you can tell, I think maybe you can get to the train tracks behind my house. I can't remember. But our little train tracks are right here. Oh, you can't see it. No, kind of like that. Okay. Yeah, so we have our train tracks. People are sleeping on the ground along them. Lots of graffiti. And then over here is our, like our junkyard, I guess is the right word. It's kind of where we're just kind of throwing all of our junk, like the cars, the old boats, stuff that just can't be salvaged are getting thrown down there. And then we did have our water terraforming. It's right here. There is also a no fishing sign. Definitely do not recommend going fishing. You will get sick from eating the fish. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and continue going left. And we'll go ahead and go up. And this is Cephalobot's house. Lots of trash. He's kind of smoking what like meat we do have. That is fine. And we just have a little trash area over here. And then here's Nance, Pippi's, and I think Boomer's house. Oh no. Yeah, Nan's getting evicted too. Poor girl. We got open beds. Right? Yeah, this is just a whole lot, bunch of trash, bunch of garbage that we're all just trying to work through. I do believe, where's Red's? Oh, that's right. His was over here. Red's beach is over here. It is accessible. That's obviously how he's going to get in and out, helping us smuggle stuff. And then you can either go this way, which will take you down a little alley. We are trying to clean up the beaches. It is taking a while though. And then you can kind of just wrap around here, and that'll just kind of bring you right here back. And then I think this was Shep's house. Yep. All right, so Shep. And then we have an alleyway down here to our left. And this is Punchy's house. Punchy is actually the leader of the rebellion. So he actually, he's home. Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, I have it where basically everyone comes to his house and we're trying to plot like how to overthrow Tom. Yeah, so there's his board. He's got the down with Nook. He's got some chairs open, even some coffee over here for anyone coming in. And he just sleeps in a sleeping bag, poor guy. But he is, there's a reason his name is Punchy, let's just say that. Okay, and then I believe the house over here is Butch. He tries to work on all the cars, trying to get, salvage parts that he can to fix other ones. Um, everyone just kind of has their own thing that they do. I know Fauna, she helps me with the homeless shelter. But yeah, I think that's all of it. Let me double check. This is Grimmoor. Um, Very fun. Oh, I think you could get, oh, that's right. You can come this way to the left side of resident services and you can actually get to what was the trains. But yeah, this is my little island. I love it. This is great. This is probably one of the fastest builds I've ever done without like setting a time limit for myself. I just genuinely enjoyed every second of this. I did have to add a lot of stuff though. But all right, my friends, that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. I hope you have a lovely and cozy day, and I'm going to be busy taking down Tom Nook. Can't let him continue his evil ways. So I will see you in our next video. Bye!